1-1. Skips up some dust. On a line. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Stepping in, Will Smith. First pitch, and the runner takes off. Hits it on the ground. It's a foul ball. Mate gets the lead at first. Nobody out. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. The 0-2. Hangs in there. Here's the pitch. And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Did he go?
Here's Jackson Churio stepping into the box. Out
Off the plate, ball one.
Runner on the go.
Ball inside.
They're in plenty of time. He's caught stealing. And the pitch. Can't connect with the fastball that missed the zone. Throws one in the dirt. Not clean. Now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch, foul tipped. And oh man, that rang off his mask. You can hear it from up here. Misses the plate for a ball. Well struck to second. That ends the inning. Multiple hits in the inning, but failed to score. Back here in Denver, Willie Castro leads things off.
皆さんこんばんは。ゲーム3です。
By a run. Robert Suarez takes the hill to start the third inning of play. Castro at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. That's textbook plate discipline. 2-1 is the count now. Castro hammers one foul. Swings and makes solid contact. They get a leadoff single and a base runner to start the third. Brian Reynolds with a hop, skip, and a jump to the plate. Shout out to the Egg Hunt series, huh? He doubled in his first at bat. And the righty kicks and delivers. Doesn't connect. He was late. There goes the runner. Hanging tough. Takes the lead at first. Nobody out. Runner goes again. Pulls one in the air to right. This one might leave the mark. And it does. It's a home run. Not fooled by the fastball in the slider. Can't put the cutter in play. The Devils have pushed across a pair of runs so far this inning. Is that on purpose? Lifted in the air to left center. Crow Armstrong using his speed, reaching for it, makes the catch. Brandon Lowe comes to the plate with a parallel two boost. So they turn to the lefty out of the bullpen. Angel Serpa. He's into the game with the bases empty. Wow. In the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Gets him pretty good. It's a hit by pitch. So the hit by pitch puts a runner on first, and now at the plate, Cal Raleigh. Early advantage for the pitcher. Calls it a ball, but man, that looked good. Misses the zone with a slider. That one wasn't even worth your time. Fouls it off. Wow. Runner at first with one out. Don't worry. He still earned XP in the at-bat. The batter now, Francisco Lindor. Popped up and foul ground his first time up. Let's see what he does this time. Starts the at-bat with a strike. That's a ball.
Outside.
Hit hard, and that gets through. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now. Carlos Santana up now with 2 runners on base. That's a strike to start this AB. Runners on the move. That's a foul ball. Santana waits. Blocked him up. 98 on the gun for the strikeout. The Dominican Republic. T.D. Gregorius, the leadoff hitter, and playing down by 3. Misses the plate with a curveball. Delivers a sinker. Been his favorite weapon today. Swings and misses out in front. Goes back to the changeup. Here comes. Got him. Second strikeout of the game.
Now batting for Atlanta.
Leo DeVries comes to the plate in this 9-inning game. Fouls that off. Here comes a pitch. It's the fastball that misses. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Swung on and hit hard for a base hit. So now they have a base runner.
Now batting for Atlanta. The right fielder.
Fernando Tatis Jr. strides to the plate. He singled to right in his first trip. That's a little bit low. That's in the dirt. Runner stays, and the count is now 2-0. Sun Devil, 1 down, runner at first. Line drive, sliced the other way. That's the base hit. They put up the stop sign at second. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. The heater misses for a ball. Goes back to the four-seamer. Fly ball left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away. Bryce Harper steps to the plate. He is very intense when he's on a baseball field. Misses the zone for a ball. And this one squirts away from the catcher. And no advancement on the bases. Foul. Can't secure it. DeVries rounds third, headed for the plate. And he scores. And now it's a two-run game. Jesus Mate next to hit after the RBI single. How about
Oh, that's out.
On the ground to second. Lau fields it cleanly. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. They score a run in the frame, and now trail by 2. Geraldo Perdomo leads off the inning. Worked to walk his first time up. 1-0
Oh,
the
that's
count.
out.
Now, the Sun Devils go to their bullpen, and taking the mound, Devin Williams. Delivers a cutter for a strike. Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the 4th. Pete Crow Armstrong at the dish with a runner on first. Hard hit down the line and left. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Crow Armstrong ready. Runner on the go, trying to take second. He bobbled the transfer, and it cost him the throw. That's tough. The pitch to Pete. Delivers a cutter out of the zone. That's a veteran take.
That's inside.
A lot of players swing at that. Swung on and crushed. It's not coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. A home run. So now that makes it a 4-run game. Castro hits it foul. The Sun Devils have allowed a pair of runs to score this frame. Check swing, no appeal. Fly ball, right center field. Crow Armstrong sprinting towards it, brings it in. Now 1 away. In the box, Brian Reynolds. Delivers a fastball, but it misses the plate. Now, Adam Ottavino now on the mound.
Ottavino.
The pitch. Churio giving his all. Makes the grab. 2 down. Yoan Moncada ready to hit.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
And fouled away. Here comes a pitch. In for a strike. Sweeper. Strike 3. Inning over. They played 2 runs in the frame. This is a 4-run game. Will Smith leads things off in the bottom of the 4th. Goes with the curveball, but misses. The pitch. Fouls it. Oh,
Nope, that's
so
off the plate. Ball 2.
It's the
That's ball 3.
curveball that misses. And it's a leadoff walk.
Take your base.
Jackson Churio in the box with a runner on first. Reached on an infield single his first time up.
Rio.
Hit hard, up the middle. Pops out of the glove, goes to second, safe there.
Safe.
And he's going to make it to first. We'll see how they score. Pete Crow Armstrong up now with 2 runners on base. Needs a reset as he steps off the rubber. The Devils dip into their bullpen and hand the ball to Roki Sasaki. So we have a postseason series card getting ready to go to work. Trying to move the runners over. To second, there's one. Throw
No,
to first.
he's in there.
Safe. T.D. Gregorius at the dish with runners at the corner. Went down on strikes first time up.
Gregorius.
Late jump, and the runner will challenge
Inside,
Raleigh.
ball one.
Tags the runner for one. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. The Devils enjoy a clean inning. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Brandon Lau leads off, playing from ahead. Late with the swing there. Breaks his bat, pops it up. Gregorius pulls it down. Kyle Raleigh steps in the box. Still looking for a hit today, but potentially just saving some magic for this AB. 0-1 the count. Never want to swing it back. Good choice.
Inside,
That one was
ball
trouble. The count is 2-2. Listen, hitting a baseball is really hard. You'll be all right. Francisco Lindor comes to the plate here in the 5th. The righty kicks and delivers. Swung on and driven deep. And that drops foul. Here comes a pitch. Oh, he gloves it. On the money. Nice play. Well, welcome back to the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. T.D. Gregorius leads things off and down by 4. Misses outside.
That's a ball.
Triple digits, and it's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Fouls it off. The righty sets, kicks, fires. Makes the count 2-2. Righty kicks and delivers. Swings, and this one is smacked. And that bangs off the wall. Throw to second for the outfield. And he greets the new arm for the bullpen with a double. Leo DeVries steps up with a chance to score the runner from second.
Mike.
Pitch and hits this one on the sweet spot. Going back, and this one is gone. A home run. He was ready for the breaking ball in that spot. Fernando Tatis Jr. gets a chance to keep chipping away at the deficit following the home run. 100 miles per hour and foul. The Sun Devils no longer with the lead here in Diamond Dynasty. This is the target. Keeps it going. The 1-2. And that's a base hit. And the hits keep coming. Digging in. Santana. So they turn things over to the righty, Tyler Rogers. Fouls it off. Tatis on at first, nobody out. Straight back, foul ball. 0-2. The pitch. Ground ball to second. Foul. Throw to second. They get one.
Yes, you're out.
Over to first. Safe.
He's safe.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. And fouls it. Takes the lead at first with one out.
What do you
Check swing
got?
appeal, and they rule it no swing. Kicks and delivers. Foul ball. Sun Devil. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a heater. Jesus Mate is next to the plate. Touches the heater. 0-1. The pitch. Sends it foul. The 0-2 now. And it's caught. Fantastic defense. Welcome back. It's a two-run game. Carlos. Hits leadoff this spring. The Sun Devils make a change on the mound as they turn to Abner Uribe. And fouled straight back. Here's the pitch. Gets a piece of the fastball. And the righty sets, kicks, fights. Tried to check, but could not. That's a strikeout. Next to the plate in this 9-inning game, Geraldo Perdomo. And that ground ball goes foul. Kicks and delivers. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield. Pete Crow Armstrong ready to go, and we're looking at a parallel 5 card in the box here. Be honest, did you run around the living room when you homered with this card last time? I mean, that's my move at least. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Here's a card with a 91 overall rating, Willie Castro.
Nope, that's foul.
The lead is 2 at the moment. Wow. Went with the slider, but misses. Swung on and lifted to second. Crow Armstrong under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away. Brian Reynolds looking to fill his basket with a hit. Starts with a strike. Gets a piece of 101. Righty sets, kicks, fires. A double steal. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Will Smith bats first as we start the bottom of the 6th. Fights it off. The 0-1 now. In the air, headed to left center. Crow Armstrong waiting for it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's out number 1. Jackson Churio at the dish now.
The left fielder, number 1, Jackson.
Count is 0-1. The pitch to Jackson. Goes back to the slider. Swings and lifts one to right. Reynolds going back. Hauls it in. And 2 gone. Here's PCA. Before getting drafted, he said his favorite player was Javi Baez. A few years later, he was involved in a trade with Baez. When will this one come down? Out of here for a home run. Wasted absolutely no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. Didi Gregorius up with the bases empty after the homer from the World Baseball Classic Series. Hauls it in to end the inning. They score a run in the frame, but still have some work to do. We're glad you're with us here at Coors Field. Yoan Moncada ready to start this inning. Ripped on a line. Squeezing it, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Brandon Lowe strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. And the pitch. Lowe gets a piece to it. Kicks and delivers. Triple digits, and it's hammered deep. Still up there. He makes the catch at the wall. Kyle Rollins steps in. Mate handles. That's the third out. Inning over. Time to stretch.
Yeah.
Leo Jabri gets the inning going with his team down a run. Ground ball up the middle. Lowe collects it. Tosses to first. Not in time. The tying run is on to start the inning. Grounded to third. Could be two. He just second. There's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Carlos Santana ready to go after watching the defense pick up two quick outs. 0 for 3. He is grounded out and is flied out twice. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Francisco Lindor is the leadoff hitter this inning. Justin Verlander in the game, taking over on the mound. He'll do his best to keep this a one-run game. Jumps on the first pitch and hits this one on the sweet spot. On its way out of here. A home run. Not wasting any time settling in. And their lead is now 2 late in this game. Carlos Santana comes to the plate after the lead. Home. That's ripped to right down the line. And that's a foul ball. The 0-1. Can't connect with a breaking ball that missed the zone. Fouls it with 2 strikes. The wind, the kick, the pitch. Strike 3. Reset team. You've got this. Next is the switch hitting DH, Geraldo Perdomo. And grounds one foul. The wind, the kick, the pitch. Slows it down with the change, but misses the plate. In the air, out to right center. Tatis under this one. Fakes the catch. 2 gone now. Pete Crow Armstrong deals himself into the box. Swings and it's ripped up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning. Willie Castro at the dish with a runner on first. In the air, headed to right. Brings it in. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. They score a run in the... Bryce Harper leads things off and down by 2. Struck out last time. It was the fastball that got him. Fouls it off. Here's the pitch. Delivers a ball. Now a screamer into the outfield. Puts it away for the out. Jesus Mate shuffles to the plate for his next at bat. That gets down for a base hit.
全部死んでる。
And now they're up to 5 hits in the inning. Will Smith in the box with a runner on. The Dominican Republic go to their bullpen and taking the mound, Josh Hayden. Fights it away. Will waits. Misses the zone, down and in. Here comes the pitch, and the runner breaks from
that's
first.
off the plate.
Save. What a time to steal. This certainly makes things a bit more interesting now, doesn't it? Into the outfield, base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard. Now at the plate, Jackson Churio. Here's the pitch with both runners on the move. On the ground is short. Lindor. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 away. Pete Crow Armstrong ready. Hunter Griffin, the pinch hitter, and a big at bat in this game with the tying run standing on second. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk. That'll set up a play at any base. Junior Caminero, the pinch hitter, and a big AB in this game with the tying run in scoring position. Puts it on the ground to short. Lindor out, and they escape a base. Brian Reynolds leads off the top of the ninth in a close game. And it's in, base hit. And with that hit, they're up to 4 in the inning. Yoan Moncada strolls to the plate. Still without a hit, but I have faith in you here. That's a base hit and a good look for the World Baseball Classic collection. And the lead runner stops at second, and the first batters of the inning have reached base. Brandon Lau strolls to the plate, showing off his parallel 2 numbers. Sac bunt towards third. And now the bases are loaded thanks to the bunt.
Now batting for the Devils.
This is Cal Raleigh in the box. He's a freak. Respect him. Churio glamping under it. Makes the catch. 1 down. Now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss. He was late. Swings, it's a ground ball to the right side. There's one. And it's a in the inning. We head to the back in the final frame. The end is in sight, and are looking up. You've got the lead. May the force be with you on these last few steps. Daniel Palencia takes over the mound here in the bottom of the ninth. And he's on to try to lock this thing up. And the pitch. That's a hot potato. Still breathing. The 0-2. Stays in the fight. And the righty kicks and delivers. Swung on and connects. That's a knock. They get a runner on base. Now coming to the plate in the final frame, Fernando Tatis Jr. Misplays it. Still fires one. Nice time. Sloppy defense without a reach. Carlos Santana up now with runners at first and second. hold up. It's a ball. They rule it wasn't a swing. It's a two-run contest in this one. It's 2-0. Went with the slider for a strike. A slippery pitch, and it bounces away. And both runners take advantage of the play. They'll happily take the dip. The pitch is upstairs, ball 4, and they're loaded in a big spot. Harper comes to the plate in the high left spot. So they give the ball to a lefty out of the pen. Angel. He's in the game to deal with the bases loaded. Harper can't hold up, then that's a strike. And that one almost got it. Oh, and this one gets away. And no movement on the bases. Sun Devil with the bases loaded. Misses
ball
with
3.
the slider. Don't mind if you do. Ball 4, but he's walked in on run. Getting ready to hit, Jesus Mate. Great pitch. The Sun Devil no longer with the lead here in weekend classic. On the ground, left side, 6. Throw home.
Ah, save.
The run scores. It's 6-6. Will Smith ready to go with a winning run in scoring position. On the ground. This could be 2.
Yes.
Relay to first, double play. Jackson Churio comes to the plate here in the ninth. On the ground, up the middle. Lindor over to pick it up. Out. That'll keep more runs from scoring.
いや、マジか。いや、9回表の
All tied up at 6 as we start another frame. Carlo.
左持ってくるの。
Gets us going in this frame. So out of the bullpen comes the right.
おう、
Ryan
じゃ
Hill.
あ使ったは
He's
ず
going
で
to try his best to strand that runner at second. Out in front and foul. You're all over that pitch. Griffin galloping towards it. Gets down. Set for a sure 2-back. The run comes in to score from second. And it's a 7-6 game. And that's a leadoff double. Great start to the inning for this offense. Geraldo Perdomo batting now with the lead. Looking to add after the go-ahead run just scored here in extras. And the pitch. Triple digits, and it's ripped.
するように打ちやすいん
That's
だ
a base hit. The runner holds at third, and now they have 2 runners in scoring position to start the... Now coming to the plate here at extras, Heath Crow Armstrong. Not late. Stays on the cutter long enough to foul it away. Here's the 0-2. In the trenches for a ball. Misses the plate.
Inside.
Good contact, and this should allow the run to score. Hauls it in, 1 away. Now the left fielder, Willie Castro. Now, Andres Munoz new arm, and they have a diamond on the mound. Tough situation for him with a couple of runners already in scoring position. Swings and lifts one to left.
サイン。
And it's caught for the out. Brian Reynolds, freshly dealt to the plate. It may go. Gone. Home run. Not wasting any time settling into the at-bat. Instead, takes a healthy cut on the first pitch and sends it out. Yoan Moncada has a turn now after the extra innings home run. The pitch. Hit hard to short. Gets him easily, and it ends the inning. The home team.
バレンシア打たれ。
Connor Griffey leads off with his team playing from behind. A chance to bring home Churio here.
Now pitching
Out in front, and that's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2. Strike three, and only 2 outs to go. Junior Caminera is the batter now. Misses
Ball.
for a
That's
ball.
inside.
A pair of sinkers to start the at-bat, and both missed. Swung on and belted. Headed back. It's caught on the track, and the runner will tag. And up to third safely with 2 gone. 1 out to go at Coors Field. Ground ball with some heat to the hot corner. That's the final out.
ボーリング・イズ・ハビットが2つ、殺傷が4。ゲーム3までで2勝ですね。これいつまでなんだろう。あと2日。殺傷パックから開けますか。なんでこんな高いの？さあ、出るかな ?15 分の1。 出ない。出ないんだよね。確率を疑っちゃうぐらいで。それでは、またね、バイバーイ。